Hi, I'm Michael Redding. I am a plumbing contractor. California, grown and bred here. But I have a lot of shit to talk about. And today, I'm going to talk about, well, it's kind of like shit. It's my shit. But I have a lot of shit to talk about. I got hours and hours of shit to talk about. But today I want to talk about my pool. I have a beautiful swimming pool. It's a big son of a bitch and it's right out there. And I love my pool. When I get home, 5:30, it's 150 fucking degrees outside. I think the town I live in should have been built, on the sun. I get home, I walk outside, just ready to enjoy the moment, lay on my floaty, suck on some tea, have a cigarette after a hard day of plumbing. And I come home and there's 25 fucking neighbors in my pool. They're swimming, they're jumping up and down, they're doing body slams. And I'm like, hey, dude. I asked my wife, I said, where do all these people come from? Hey, here's what you don't do. Don't open any beer out. Don't go buy some beer, because if you buy some beer, they'll hang out longer. If you feed people, barbecue, they won't fucking leave. It's like in-laws. But I get home, I want to get in my pool, and everybody on my neighborhood block is in my pool. Okay, fine. I walk around the corner and I say, hey, you guys, don't anybody piss in the pool. And they've been in the pool for an hour and a half. Hour and a half. I get in my pool at 85-degree temperature. I want to piss. That's the first thing I want to do is piss. Now, I don't mind pissing in my pool. It's my fucking pool. But I don't want other people, I don't want to swim in everybody else's piss. So anyway, I go in the house, I take a shower, I go hide because I'm kind of bummed that everybody's in my pool except me. Finally, they leave. I go outside. My pool is a clusterfuck. It's filthy. It's dirty. I spend $75 a month to clean it, to chlorinate it. I sweep it. I fill the filters. Everything that you have to do to keep a pool 12 months out of the year, it's a lot of work. And when I get home at 5:30, I just want to be a private moment, man. My own thing. I go out to my pool. It's a mess. They're all gone. My floaty, my favorite floaty, it's got a hole in it that big. Dude, they flatten my floaty. I have another floaty. You sit on it. Well, it's sinking. I mean, they screwed everything up. So I clean the pool. Oh, the hair. There was enough chest hair. I don't have any hair, but that's not beside the point. There was enough chest hair. It looked like Sasquatch had come by and took a swim. So I clean the pool. I get it all done. Next day, it's looking great. I go to work. I come home 5:30, and guess what? Everybody's in my pool again. Get the fuck out. But that's my version of a pool. Because if you own one, you know what I'm talking about. Another thing I'd like to talk about today is, I'm a plumber and I have a hell of an imagination on the shit I deal with. We'll get to plumbing on other videos. This one here is I come home and every time I go out in the backyard, my dog's eating his own shit. And I'm like, he's got dog food. He's got water. I give him treats all the time. And when I go out in the backyard, he's laying on his back chewing on a pile of shit. I haven't figured out how to get him to stop doing that yet, but I'll figure it out. Another thing I want to talk to you about, it's kind of funny. If you go to this is more shit to talk about. Well, you go to a car lot. If it says right on the building, guaranteed car sales, drive off. Just fucking drive off. If you just gotta get out of your car, the first thing you're gonna see is this piece of paper in the window. It says right on it, as is, don't buy me. It's only good till you get to the street. No warranty. Don't buy it. Just leave. These people buy these cars from people who didn't want them, and people who didn't want them, and people who really didn't want them. And what you've got is, when this car, if it doesn't sell and it leaves the lot, it's going to the junkyard smasher, the torch cutting up. But if you've just got to get out and, oh, here's one. We do a 24 point inspection on all of our cars. They don't do shit. They get a flashlight, look under it. If that fucker ain't leaking all over the ground. Another thing to check for, when you're look at this car and you think you really got to have it, look underneath it. If the asphalt is black from an oil drip, take a mechanic with you. If you don't have a mechanic and you don't have motor skills, don't buy it. But if you just got to buy this car or this pickup, here's what you do. You get the salesman, you get him in the car, you strap down the seatbelts. As soon as you hit the street, you punch it. You fry the tires off this damn thing. You go around 5 or 6 blocks, hit all the curves, take out a fire hydrant, back into a pole, do some 360s, come back to the car lot, slide in sideways, hit the curve, flip back over onto the parking spot that it was in. If all 4 tires are still aired up and the motor's still running, buy it. But don't go buy a piece of junk. I've seen it all. On another note, we're always talking about shit and stuff. Here's something that's got to do with shit, sort of. I see a lot of guys, they go out, and honestly, plastic surgery's come a long ways. I see guys, they go out, and they pay $5,000 down, $500 a month for the rest of their goddamn life, to have their wife's titties blown up because she was a small fry. Now she's got them out the fucking here. But usually, within 8-9 months, somebody else is sucking on him and not him. He ends up getting a divorce. Look, if you get something that nice and you start flashing it around, it's kind of like a cookie jar. If someone takes the lid off the cookie jar and holds it close enough, someone's going to take a fucking bite. So now he's divorced. She's got somebody else sucking on her titties. And he's now going out with a girl that's nice looking, but she's fucking flat chested. And I'm thinking, dude, you're going to start over again? He's got payments for the rest of his life with the other one. Here, back up, find one with boobs. It don't matter if they're hanging down. Maybe you can tie a knot in them, but something's got to give here. But that's what you want to do. And I'm not sure how to shut this goddamn thing off. This is the first time I did a video. I know I'm looking down more than I'm looking up because I haven't did this before. All my stuff I have is, on other stuff, other videos. But in case I got some time here, let's talk about plastic surgery. I figured it out. If everybody had a dog's asshole, we would... You ever seen a dog shit? A dog puts his front paws on the top of his back paws. Then he bends over like a contortionist. If I was a contortionist, I wouldn't be married. I could just do myself. But I can't do that, so I gotta stay married. I can't reach down there. But I would be the first one to try this. Go have plastic surgery done on my asshole and have a dog's ass. Because plastic surgery, they can do amazing things. They can take a guy, put boobs on him, cut his wiener in half, fillet it open, and turn it into a beaver. That's what they can do this. So if you have a dog's asshole, think about it. You ever watch your dog shit? It's pretty impressive. He just cuts it off. It's like, it's on, it's off, no more shit, not a fucking drop. He could jump up on my leg with white shorts on that I have on and not leave a stain after he just took a big old healthy shit. I'm fucking impressed. But if we had a dog's asshole, it's like a guillotine. It just shuts fucking off. Impressive. But if we had a dog's asshole, no more toilet paper. No more one-ply. I hate fucking one-ply. One-ply is like grabbing a newspaper without the words. It doesn't do anything. They ought to rename it Smear Shit Factor. I like my Charmin. But if we all had a butthole like a dog, we could shut off. No more toilet paper. No more ass itch from not getting it all the first time with fucking one-ply. And another thing, trees. Think of the trees we get. The tree huggers would love us. No more trees for butt wipe. That's just amazing. But that's all I have to talk about today. I mean, I'm looking at the deal. Hey, shoot, I still got some more time. Let's see. Let me think. What can I talk about? God, anything. But I am a plumber. I'm a contractor. And I deal with every type of shit you could possibly think about. Here's one. When someone calls me and says, hey, do you do air conditioning? No, I'm a fucking plumber. They call me and say, hey, dude, my TV went out. Do I look like a fucking cable man? I got people call me and ask me if what was that one? Refrigeration. No, I don't work on refrigerators. If someone calls me and says, hey, man, could you come over here and fix my sprinkler system? No, I'm not a goddamn irrigator. I'm a fucking plumber. It starts with a P, ends with an R, I think. But that's people want me to, sprinkler systems. Don't call a plumber like me and ask him to come over and set your sprinkler, the controls for water times and shit like that. Because what happens is, I'll get over and fuck it up. You read the instructions, it says right there, easy to do. A child could do it. Yeah, maybe a child could because he plays on video games all day. But me, I put my own in. I didn't know how to do it. I couldn't figure it out. I even read the instructions. I just pushed a button that says manual and the fucker just comes on when it wants. What's everything in the middle of the fucking day and then people bitch because there's water running down the goddamn street or whatever. Anyway, but I am a plumber. I like me. I got hours and hours of this shit. I just talk and talk and talk until I talk myself to fucking death. But my wife and me, we figured out how to do this. I keep looking down at me. But go to 2C Racing and see what I got going on there. I just now started doing this, and I'm not really a comedian, but I talk a lot, and everybody seems to laugh when I open my mouth and start flapping. Like gay stuff. I think the military pretty much created gay people. In 1942, the military sent, 12 million sailors out to sea. Okay, they're all out there. 1,200 to a ship. They're out there for 6 months back in 1942. They get back to port in Frisco. They park the boat. 1,200 guys, after 6 months of being together, get off the boat. Are you telling me someone's not porking somebody, holding somebody's hand, or just flat out fucking making out? That's the only thing I can think of that would create that. I have a lot more stuff to talk about. On my next video, we're going to talk about my camping trip. Now, if that don't bring you to tears, nothing will. Camping. Load it, unload it, load it, unload it, load it, unload it, unload it, load it. That's all you do when you go camping. You load shit. I'm going to get off of here now and let my wife figure out how to turn this fucking thing off, because I don't know how. Okay. Oh, honey! She's coming back now to figure out how to turn this off. I'm pushing buttons. Nothing's happening. Okay. Shit. I don't know how to turn it off, honey. This is my wife. Meet Lori. Oh, there's a button. Shit, I didn't know that. Hold on. She's pointing to the button right here. That's right. That's right. This fucking thing's backwards. Okay, bye-bye.